Okay, let's go.
Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Mr.
Good
Cool's
morning.
District Download. Thank y'all for coming today. Today, y'all, I am surrounded by the greatness that feeds these fat people, such as me, every day. And I am proud to say they are my friends. I am glad they're here. They take care of us, our nutritionists. They take care of us in our lunchrooms and all around campus. So today, let's get started by introducing themselves.
Heather Trice, Director.
Meredith Kelly, Fort White High School.
Richardson 6th Grade Center, Pam Beatonball.
Carolyn Jones, Summers Elementary.
Thank you all for coming today. Today, we're going to start with Miss Trice, the Director. Can you tell us a little bit about your role and what your typical day looks like?
Yes, so we have 12 kitchens.
Tell the truth.
It's true. It is the truth. It is the truth. 12 kitchens is the truth. 12 kitchens, 104 employees. I mean, my role in that is to support them and love them and encourage them and motivate them every day and make sure that they have the tools and equipment they need to do the job that they need to do every day for our kids. A typical day in food service, it's fast-paced and physically demanding from the moment you walk in the door. And I think everybody at this table can attest to that. So, I mean, when you hit the door, you are preparing breakfast, serving breakfast, cleaning up, getting ready for lunch, preparing lunch, serving lunch, and cleaning up. And the real rock stars of that are our general assistants. They are the people who hold it together and execute our recipes and just do a really good job.
So what are some of the programs you're the most proud of or initiatives that you started?
I think our most recent initiative are the breakfast carts. We received a grant from USDA and No Kid Hungry to purchase those breakfast carts. We put them at the larger schools. So we have them at Columbia High School, Lake City Middle School, and Fort White High. And those have really brought in some participation numbers. We wanted to reach those students on those larger campuses that may not have time to get all the way to the cafeterias. So we provide a hot breakfast on those carts for those students. And so, I mean, just at Fort White High School, Meredith executed that beautifully. She had an 80% increase in breakfast participation. That is huge. I mean, we want to feed as many kids as possible. So, and you know, Lake City Middle School had a 70% jump in participation. Columbia High School had a 40% jump. So, and those numbers are climbing. I mean, it's new. This is it's our third week doing it. And it's really made an impact on the campuses. I think our menu changes, we implemented a lot of menu changes when I came into this position in 2021. We just refreshed the menu, made it relevant to the students. I think, you know, we brought in scratch cooking and speed scratch cooking. The customization bar, I think, was huge for our secondary schools.
It's incredible.
And so our customization bar is where our students can come through and they pick a base and they pick a protein and they pick fresh cut toppings every day. So they can customize their meals every day. And I think that's what students want now. They want to eat, you know, if they put on their tray what they want to eat, then there'll be less waste too. We also won a national award for our customization bars called the Innovative School Meal Lunch Award, and it was School Lunch Makeover, and that was from USDA. So that was really impressive for our department to be such a small school district, and to have that national recognition was really awesome for us. And then I think our dining room renovations. I know my answer is getting really long here.
No, I like it.
But I think
I like it.
I'm so proud of them. Like, I just want to say all the things. So our dining room renovations, I think, are really beautiful. We wanted to create a space in our dining rooms for our students to come in and have a comfortable place to sit and enjoy breakfast and lunch and be with their friends. And I think that that's so important. And also bring in that school spirit that we want them to have.
Now, this goes off that a little bit. How do you get the students involved in helping you create the menu there? Like the customization bar. How did you get the students to help us choose what goes on that bar?
So what we do is we have student taste tests where we actually have the students come in. Not during breakfast or lunch hours, and they actually get it's an event for them. Meredith has been a part of this, Pam has been a part of this, Carolyn. The students come in, they get a description of the food items, they have a survey sheet, they get to taste the food items, and then vote whether or not they want to see it on their menus. So they get an actual say in what is served in our cafeterias, and I think that's so important.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Last question. But between breakfast and lunch, how many meals a day do we serve?
Over 11,000 meals a day go out of our kitchens.
Amazing.
That's amazing by itself.
Yes, we have breakfast, lunch, snack, and supper at 2 of our elementary schools. So some of our students actually come in, they have breakfast, that they're with us for every meal of the day until they go home at end of day. And I think that that's such a blessing that all of our students eat free.
Yes.
And that it's of no cost to them, no matter of household income. And that is a huge blessing for Columbia County School District.
Yes, it
is.
is. It means so much to our kids, too.
Yes.
I just love the fact they all get to eat. All right, Ms. Beanball, my former feeder of the house.
Oh, yes.
All right, here we go. Got a couple questions for you. How do the students react to your variety of breakfast items that you serve every day?
Well, they came from an elementary, and so they're in a secondary school. So the menu is larger. I can order different kinds of cereals, like up to 9 cereal bars, Pop-Tarts. Those are for the grab and go. And then the hot meal, which I brought a sample today. This was actually this morning's meal. And I thought, it looks so nice. You have potatoes, biscuit, sausage, scrambled eggs. It's a beautiful breakfast. And it starts their day with a happy face. I had one student tell me, I should have been coming here all the time. He did not know that we offered this. And I just like to see the kids pick and choose what they want. Even if you have a picky eater, there is something there that child's going to like.
Correct.
And I enjoy it. I love to see them.
So when the little sixth graders come into RSGA for the first time, they see it. What's their like with the customization bar? What's their faces like?
It's like shopping without the parent. So they go ahead and they choose all the stuff that they want. Because like when you go to a restaurant, usually your parents, they kind of initiate what you're going to have. They're not there. They can pick and choose all their toppings. And what happens is CHS and Fort White High pretty much laid out the floor plan. So when I got it, I pretty much knew how it was going to go. And it went very smooth. The kids were excited. They loved to pick their toppings. They loved the nachos, the cheese. It's a great program. And I would love for any parent to come and dine with their child. They would be in awe.
They would be.
They would be.
When I was over there visiting with Gabriel for a few minutes, I saw a room in the cafeteria that wasn't there when I was there back in my day. What is the a la carte room? What exactly does that do for the kids?
Well, our previous principal, Miss Lee, she named it the Snack Shack.
Okay.
Which actually, it is the cold room. So that's for the salads, bistro boxes. It is where we serve our cold lunches. But we do have a variety of like 12 different ice creams to choose from, chips, and beef jerky, all kinds. And they're smart snacks. So they actually, it's like shopping. And they love it. And I'm just happy that I order everything you can order. Anything that I'm allowed to order, I order it. And the kids do love it.
You can tell. I watched them go in and out of that snack shack. They like that. They like that. They did like that. All right, Miss Kelly, here I come.
I'm here.
All right, just give me, how do you encourage students down at Fort White to make the choices, to make a healthy choice?
To make healthy choices. My Custo Bar, we want them to not just come in and eat the nacho chips and cheese. Every mother wants to see somebody put some kind of extra protein or vegetables on it. So we encourage that. I make demonstrations. Let's say, for instance, on barbecue day, we'll have tater tots. So I'll make up tater tots with pulled pork on it and put the extra items on it and then set it out for them to see, or the baked potato and put the baked potato with the queso cheese and the broccoli on it, and make things up and put it out there. So when they come in, they look at it. I have a sign that says what we have for the day for the base, the protein, and the vegetable. But when they see that visual down there, oh, I want that. So my girls are a little upset with me because they're like, what is that? I don't know what you're pointing at. But they come in each time, and now we've encouraged them to, on taco day, sometimes we'll have like a taco salad and put it up front. And, oh, we want that. So they know they can make different things. It's not the same old every day. And they are eating a lot differently, and they're eating a lot more healthy.
Yeah, when I was there, you could see the difference starting to happen.
Yeah.
With the new, I wasn't even there for the new remodel, which we'll get to in a
Right.
second. But it's amazing just to watch the kids want to go through the line.
Oh, yeah.
It
The
was.
line is huge.
It was.
Yes.
It was. So how'd you help? What was your drive to increase participation besides the boss lady?
Well, boss lady helps. But I'm just a pusher. So I will invite them from breakfast. I will talk to them. I will see how their day is. I will compliment everybody that walks in the door. If they don't say hi to me, I say, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm invisible. And they laugh and they talk to me. And then I invite them back to lunch. If I'm out on the campus, I'm like, you're going to come have lunch with me today? Today's taco day. And I get a lot of people that participate more if you reach out to them and you invite them and welcome them in there. Sometimes I'll grab a child at taco day when the line's all the way back, and I'll say, come here. And then I take them all the way to the front of the line. So they're like, what? And I'm like, this doesn't happen very often. I'm in a good mood today. But they look for it, and they are very encouraged to come back. So I think that helps.
I agree.
Plus, you can tell them how you use Facebook and
Oh, I do.
show all
I do.
your meals that you make.
I have a
Yes.
big following
Yes.
on Facebook.
So if they want to
Yes.
follow Meredith Kelly,
Yeah,
You wanna
a
see her
big.
food.
I will
It's
take
on there every day.
pictures of what our meals are for the day, and the parents. Oh my gosh, the phone calls I get, the emails I get is, are you kidding me? My kids, they don't even eat at home anymore. So I knew there was something going on, but I'm so happy to see that my child wants to come to breakfast. My
Yes.
child wants to come eat lunch, and I'm so happy with the response I get from the families.
I think it was a big push for, when I came in this position, it was presentation is everything. You eat with your eyes first. And when we had our managers meetings and we talked about it, because this isn't just a sole effort, this is a group effort from my leadership team, the general assistants, my admin team, to, really what do we want to create for the students in this district? And presentation was top of the list. We want them to want to eat what we're making every day. And I think every school has really made a push to put that emphasis on the appearance of the food. And, and Meredith's crew, everybody's crew does a really good job at that.
Mary, it's my last question to you because I didn't get to experience it.
Okay.
Just tell me what the new cafeteria means to the children of Fort White.
It's incredible. It's relaxed. It's chill. It's quiet.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And they're taking care of it. The kids actually like it, so they're actually taking care of it. They're not marking on the walls, marking on the furniture. They take pride in it, and they enjoy. They'll put their backpacks down where they want to be, and then even at the end of it, they will put their chairs back. I mean, you just have to say it one time. Hey, you can all sit here together, but at the end of it, I need you to clean your table off and put your chair back. They do it out of respect. So I really feel that they really do like
and it's
it.
colorful.
It
and
is
it's bright,
beautiful.
and it has
It is.
lights.
It's a
and
rewarding
just,
thing.
It is.
It is.
It's really a comfortable
And some
place
good
for the
colors,
kids.
red and black and white. It's very pretty.
It's the facts. Miss Jones. Okay, here we come. Miss Jones, thank you for feeding me the other day. I appreciate it very much.
You are so welcome.
What type of training do food ladies have to go through to learn how to do all the stuff you do and provide these healthy meals?
Now you heard of all the wonderful things that they're serving. The first thing that we have to do is learn how to create those things in a safe manner. So at the beginning of the year, we all come together as a food nutrition unit, and we are trained staff with safe staff serve safe. So that teaches us how to cook food properly, how to hold the temperatures correctly, how to make sure that no child's going to get sick under our watch. We document throughout the day to make sure the temperatures are being held correctly. It's a constant thing, and then there's in-service training all throughout. The staff gets trained, And the managers are double trained because we have to be Serve Safe certified. And this is the 5 year certification. So it's a long, hard test that you have to pass. But once you pass it, you know what you know.
That's it.
Now, me personally, when I go into a restaurant, this is the first thing I look for.
Yes.
If I don't see that on the wall, I'm skeptical about eating there because I know they may not have, are up to par on their things. So that's what I look for when I go to a restaurant. So all of these things that they're creating, they are making sure that it's cooked properly, the temperature's being held properly, and it is safe for the kids to eat. And we train throughout in service, and that's how we keep our children fed and healthy.
With all the new students you got this year, because I was there the first 2 days of
Oh,
school.
man.
I actually got chosen to be at that school this year. And I was actually there the first week. My bodyguard, Miss Rachel, makes sure I go there every day. So I was there the first week. And what impressed me the most is how you knew which kids still couldn't have certain things. How do you know? Like, how do you know they have an allergy? How do you know that?
Well, see, we start off each year with sending out forms to make sure that those students if they have a special diet, that the nurse, we have a very great nurse, Nurse Coon, she gets with our director, and they put in a form to accommodate the children with special needs, special diet needs. This called out, and we have our booklets with pictures in it for the first few weeks because we don't know the children's.
That's what I thought you saw. I saw y'all going through some, but you
So
knew.
they have pictures in it to identify the students who have special diets.
Okay.
So that's how and some of them are carryover, but children outgrow allergies from time to time. So those things are updated on a yearly basis, and they also a child may develop an allergy throughout the year. So we have to go back and re-up those diets and to identify the students when they come through the line. I call it I got my red bracelet on dance to make sure that we know you're coming through. You have a food allergy. We look in this book and we see what you can and cannot have. So that's how we identify our students and we accommodate those needs, whether it be a puree diet or liquid diet of some sort, no dairy diet, gluten-free diet. I can't have this diet now. Don't be fooled. A lot of the children say I'm allergic to milk. They just don't want it for that day. But they have to have something on that paper saying they can and cannot have that. And we are going to look. If a child said no dairy products, we're going to look at all of those ingredients. Miss Tice is going to make sure that she checks those ingredients in the food. Check with the parent. Check with the doctor. We don't want our baby sick eating anything in our kitchen at all.
And the same thing goes for the children. They'll say they're not allergic to that anymore, and we tell them until we have it in
That's it,
writing
correct.
from your
We have
parent
to-
or the
We have to go
director
by
has
what we have.
given us the email. We can take you out of the book. We have to go exactly by what that book says.
I knew that book meant a lot. 'Cause the first thing.
This is the food allergy Bible in the kitchen, man.
I knew it was. I didn't know what it was. I knew it said something.
It's the gospel.
All right, my last question for you, and it's not on your list. So tell me how much you enjoy your new cafeteria. Because it's impressive.
I love it. Summer's is the place to be. I don't care what you say. Look. I mean, when I walked in, it's bright. I can't even describe it. It's just like the kids just love it. It makes them clean up after themselves too.
Yes.
Because the floor, you don't want your stuff looking ugly, but it is beautiful. If you haven't had a chance to come and see it, send the district over there and let them take a peek at it.
It
It took
is
a while, but it is beautiful,
Yes.
and the
It
children
is.
love it.
Don't tell Miss Trasher. She did a good job of that.
Yeah, we
Come on,
won't
tell
tell her. We won't
Okay.
tell her.
All right, my ladies. My last question for all of you. What would you say? And I want each one of you to answer this. What would you say is your most rewarding part of your job? We're going to start with you, Meredith.
The kids, the kids, the kids, the kids. We aim to feed more kids each day. I have a goal to reach a certain number every day, and it's happening. So as long as I can get more kids in there to eat, the happier I am, which makes my boss happy. So,
Okay, we're going to keep your boss till last.
okay.
All right, Miss Janice, what's yours?
It's always been about feeding the children. It's always been a passion for me to know that somewhere I'm helping a child who may or may not have food to eat. I've been in this game for 28 years, and from day one, my objective is to make sure that a hungry child gets fed. I get teary-eyed thinking about it because in today's time, you don't know what that child is going through. You don't know if they had a meal for that day, and that's one of the things that I strive is to make sure that all of those babies who want a meal can get a meal. That's what it's all about, feeding the children.
Thank you. Ms. Beaton.
I think it's like just like past teachers, past principals. You see students in town, or you're eating out somewhere, and they're going to stop at your table and say, "Hey, Miss Pam, how you doing? I haven't seen you in so long." You know, you made an impression on that child, that you fed that child year after year. I was just in Home Depot last week getting some Christmas stuff, and there's our lunchroom lady. I see her.
That's the thing. We all have the same.
Hey, and
We all have the
hey,
same.
so
We all
yes.
have one thing in common, the same thing.
Yes.
Our name is the same. Lunchroom lady.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's our
Yes.
name.
I love it. I've done it for many years,
Yes.
and I plan to continue
Yeah,
on.
until we can't do it anymore.
All right. Back to the boss. What you got?
Our students. I mean, hands down, our students. You know, my slogan is, you know, only the best for our students, because that's really what we want every day for them. So definitely, hands down, the students.
Awesome.
All right, guys. As we come to an end today for our corner, I just want to say a few things about these ladies. I've been blessed to be a principal in Columbia County for 28 years before I got whatever this crazy job is I have now. And they do take care of us. But most importantly, take care of kids. And I used to always tell the two that I've worked with forever that the most important thing we do a day is feed our children.
That's it.
Some of our kids come to school hungry, dirty, don't know where the next meal's coming from. And when we go in that cafeteria and these ladies are smiling, and you see Miss Jones at the first thing you see is Summers bringing kids in. And Summers has grown so much, and the way she brought them in and tries to feed all those kids breakfast is unbelievable. But that for some kids, that is their meal. And we all need to recognize that. With declining enrollment, the greatest thing we do is take care of our children. And I want everybody to understand what we do in Columbia County. We take care of our children. Our next show will be about Christmas. We're going to invite a few kids in here, maybe show off a school, but most importantly, we're going to give out a few gifts for children. It's time for us all to stick together and be a family here at CCS. And I love each and every one of you, and I want to thank these beautiful ladies for coming today. And until next time, this is Mr. Cooey, and we're out.
Thank you.
Thank you.